Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. Uh, we for the first time actually this past option session on Monday, we started like doing some more chart work and talking about Bitcoin, kind of like as our usual addition to like all the different like indicators, like indices and metals, right? So in addition to like Q spiders and bonds and VIX and all that, started talking about Bitcoin. And part of the reason why I wanted to do that was because it's been acting well and it's given some great trades. So like option wise, not on Bitcoin itself, but in like the plays on Bitcoin, right? Like the mining names, right? And um, RIOT was one of the stocks, or what was the stock we targeted. Basically, like I liked when Bitcoin had hit 40K, rolled over, held 30K, and then started curling back up through 40K again. And to me, like RIOT was like kind of setting up similarly, right, where it had like a big run, pulled back, and then we got in when it started to like turn the corner and trade back above moving averages, same as Bitcoin was moving back through 40K, right? I mean, obviously, the rest is history. That's when the Bitcoin just took off, right? Went absolutely parabolic. We didn't hold the whole way up, sadly, but it did end up being like a real nice trade. And like now, I've been watching for like other opportunities because kind of starting to see like a similar pattern in Bitcoin, right? Ran up to 60K, pulled back to 50, and now it's starting to curl back up and maybe make like another push through 60, right? So RIOT still watching, right? Mara still watching, but I mean I don't see as good as setups on them right now as I did a couple months ago. Some little ones seem a little bit more interesting to me, and I know that some of these can be polarizing names, but you know, boom patterns rolled over, starting to consolidate, right, with rising support. You know, these are some names where, like, if they do start to turn the corner and if they do start to take off, there's a lot of ifs, but it could be really nice. And I was looking at options like out through May on SOS, and the next one I'll talk about is like FTFT, and like there's a couple other ones where the premiums are so high on like the far out of the money options, right? Where like the implied volatility is so high that it sets up well for what I feel like sets up well for option spreads, so bull spreads, call spreads, because you can utilize those very steep implied volatility calls, right, that are you know significantly out of the money to offset some options that are closer to the money. So if it does start to go right, you can hopefully design a strategy where you know you can capitalize on a more modest move, not needing the thing to go you know up 2, 3, 400% where some of these options are priced, or where some of these volume is traded on these out of the money calls, right? Um, but again, like I'm looking at the May time frame. I mean, just based off the pricing, based off the time, I feel like maybe it could play out before that. But right now, I prefer to err on the side of caution. Right? Like I'd rather have more time than less. Like I don't want to run out of time on these patterns. But FTFT, right? Double bottom at 4, starting to like trade up through some resistance. Like another name that when it goes, there's been some really big moves. Option pricing, kind of the same idea. It like lends itself to spreads because the out of the money options are priced so high that you can use those to offset some options that are closer to the money. Okay. So definitely eyeing these couple names, some other ones. Also keeping an eye on Mara and RIOT as well. So I think there's a lot of encouraging action. I'm definitely more focused on this than I have been in a few weeks or maybe like the last month. So I'm hoping to see some good trading on these in like the future. All right, so take a look. So, if you like this video and you're looking for more information on swing trading with options or trading catalyst with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.